Welcome to Talk Edge, the channel that helps you improve your English listening every day through short stories. Please note, these stories are completely fictional and created solely to support your listening practice. Whether you're working or still in school, if your goal is simply to sharpen your listening skills, join us on this journey to mastering English. And now, let's get started.
Peter, have you ever felt like you know the words, you know the grammar, but you still can't speak English fluently?
Oh yes. At the beginning, I used to freeze every time I wanted to speak. But then I found out the problem wasn't knowledge. It was the way I practiced speaking.
That's exactly me. I can read and write well, but when I try to speak, I stop a lot.
It happens to many learners. They're good at grammar, but speaking needs a different kind of practice.
So what's the real problem?
Many English learners only practice reading and writing, but they don't spend enough time listening and speaking.
So it's like studying but not doing it in real life?
Exactly. It's like learning how to swim by reading a book. You may know the theory, but if you never get into the water, you won't swim.
That makes sense. I've learned many words, but I still can't use them when I speak.
That's because your brain doesn't connect the words to real situations. And also, if you only listen but don't repeat, you won't build the ability to speak.
Maybe it's also because we are afraid to make mistakes.
Very true. Fear of making mistakes stops many people. But the truth is, when we make mistakes, we actually learn faster.
So how can we improve our speaking skills?
First, we need to understand something important. Many people understand English, but they can't speak because they don't have enough words to say what they think.
Yes, I understand what native speakers say, but when I try to speak, I don't know what words to use.
Exactly. That's a very common problem. So we need to speak and build vocabulary at the same time. I have 4 tips.
Tip 1. Repeat after native speakers, shadowing, choose a short conversation. Listen carefully, and repeat exactly what they say. This helps your pronunciation and teaches you natural expressions.
Tip 2. Talk to yourself every day. Describe your actions or feelings in English. For example, I feel tired, or I'm cooking dinner. This helps you notice what words you don't know, and you can learn them right away.
Tip 3. Write down what you want to say but can't. When you feel stuck, write the sentence in your native language. Later, look up the English words or ask ChatGPT. Then save those new words and review them.
Tip 4. Join English-speaking groups. The more you speak in real conversations, the easier it becomes, and the words you use will stay in your memory longer.
I really like the 3rd tip. Sometimes I know what I want to say, but I just don't have the words. Writing it down sounds helpful.
Exactly. Getting stuck isn't failure. It's a sign that your vocabulary needs to grow.
Have you tried these methods before?
Yes, I have. I practice shadowing for 10 minutes every day. At first, it felt strange, but after 3 weeks, I could speak more smoothly.
Really? Just 10 minutes a day?
Yes, the key is doing it regularly. When you practice every day, your brain gets faster at turning ideas into English.
So what's your main advice for learners?
Don't wait until you feel ready. Start speaking today, even if you make mistakes.
That gives me courage. I always think I need to study more before I speak.
I understand. But speaking is like learning to ride a bike. You must try, fall a little, then you improve.
Peter, there's something else I struggle with. I know all the methods clearly, but when it's time to actually speak, I keep putting it off. Not because I'm lazy, but because I'm scared.
Scared? Can you tell me more?
I'm afraid I'll pronounce things wrong. I'm scared of using the wrong grammar. Even when I'm alone, I feel awkward speaking out loud.
I get that. A lot of English learners go through this stage. They know they need to speak, but there's this invisible wall stopping them.
Yes, exactly. It took me a while to realize it's not that I don't know how, I just don't have the courage to start.
Then what you need isn't more techniques, it's a small push, a gentle start.
So how do I get that push?
Start with the tiniest step. Don't wait for inspiration. Don't wait for the perfect time. Just say one sentence each day, something like, "Today is a good day," or "I'm making breakfast."
So I can start by talking about what's happening around me.
Exactly. Your brain will begin to connect ideas to English words naturally. And you know what's amazing?
What is it?
One day, you'll realize you're no longer translating in your head. You'll start thinking in English, and the words will come out more smoothly.
That sounds amazing, but what if I stop halfway again?
Then you start again. No guilt. It's just like working out. If you skip one day, you can always come back the next. What matters is not giving up.
I feel like I need a fixed routine. Maybe say a few English sentences in the mirror every morning.
Great idea. You can call it your morning English minute. Just 1 minute of speaking English each day. You can even record yourself to track your progress over time.
That sounds like a growth journey. Seeing progress might give me more motivation to keep going.
Absolutely. Real motivation doesn't come from outside. It grows from your small daily wins.
If you want to speak English more fluently, just choose one of today's tips and start now.
And remember, be patient with yourself. Speaking takes time and practice.
If this video helped you, please subscribe so English can become part of your daily life.
See you in the next episode, where we keep making English simple, step by step. Thanks for sticking with us and listening to the end of today's Talk Edge episode. Don't worry if you didn't understand everything or only caught a little. I truly believe that with consistent practice, your listening skills will improve a lot. So keep going. You've got this. If you found today's content helpful, don't forget to follow and share it with your friends who are also learning English. That's all for now. See you in the next episode. Keep listening. Keep learning.